So in the previous video we completed this, and also we completed the full legs, and we completed some of the lower body part, and now we will proceed further with completing the full lower body, and also we'll make the upper body over here as well. So what I'm doing right now over here is that adding some clay to the sides of the lower body, and while doing this also I will have to check whether the upper joint is moving, and also I will have to check for the leg joints as well. Same thing which we did in the previous video. If you haven't watched the two videos which I have made before, please do check them out. Now you can see that our complete lower body is ready. I thought I didn't need to show this full. Now we will speed things up. I won't, keep on telling the same things again and again. Also, I increased the upper body a bit, gave a bit more height to the upper body. And what I have done is I've filled the upper body with more of paper and tape, because we don't want too much weight to the upper body. We can put this. Now you can see what I'm doing over here, that I am adding the clay only to the jointed area only, and I will stop the work over there. Sorry for this, and I will stop the work over there for some time. I can do this to smoothen up right now. You can see over here. It's not necessary to do, but if you want to get a good shape, it's completely necessary to do this. So I will just do this, and I'll keep it to dry completely, and once after this is completely dry, I will come back to this. Now what I will do after adding this, I'll again try test the joints over here, so that it doesn't come obstruct the way, and doesn't you know mess with the articulation. So after this is completely dry, you can see over here, now I can move it properly, and it has got a good shape. So once after this is dry, this is basically our waist joint, right? So now I will add it from upper side. I have some This is some clay that I'm adding. I have made it a bit flat with the help of cello tape. I have shown this in various videos, you can check that out. Now what I'll do is, now I'll try to move this like this, and so that again I'll check that this does not affect the articulation much. Again, this you can skip this, but I would suggest try this out, because this helps to give a good look for your figure. Now I will just again test it for some time, and I'll keep it to dry for around 2 hours, and once after it is dried up, we'll come back to the further body part. Now as you can see over here that it has been completely dried up, I added it to the sides, and I also added it to the back as well, and also created a spine area for some time. And then later on, what I'll do right now is go on create with the body. Again, I have added much of the paper and tape over here, so that our body does not become too much heavy. It will be heavy, but not. I better try to avoid it to become too much heavy as possible. Now here it is. Our full upper body is now completely ready. I just added clay on it, and there's nothing much that needs to be explained over here. You can create it by yourself as well. Nothing that is much difficult or something. Give any design that you want. No need that you have to give the same design, but depends on what kind of design you want. You can give a simpler design as well. I'm just giving a little bit complicated so that you can get an idea. Now in the part 2 video, we have created the hands, and you can see over here, and I also added a little bit biceps to them. So I work on it parts by parts, because that's the only key you work by on this clay. Also, like the leg joints, same whole joints I have created for the hands, so that I can also move the hands. You can also get the fist movement like this. Same socket joint, nothing else. Just thought that I don't need to show this to you, because this is something which is very easy, and which we have been doing since the last 3 videos. So I thought that that's better not waste time over here. Now, just in case if you don't know how to make fists, I had made a previous video on this, how to make a simple character, where I have explained how to make fists. Please do watch this tutorial, because it will be necessary for creating your own character. If you haven't watched it, do check it out, because it will help you how to create your own character from scratch. Now coming to this part, what I'll do is I'll complete the fist part only, and then later on move to the arm part. I'm not gonna make everything at a time. First complete the fist part. Again, I just made this. If you don't want to make your rotating fist, you can completely avoid that part as well. Now, just in case if you want to know how I created fist, just first of all take this socket point and then add clay to this like this. Make this type of shape. You will need a spatula for this one. Pin tool won't work over here. Then take a spatula, but first get this shape right now. If you are if you have got this type of shape, I don't know what the shape is called, and then say this type of shape. And then now what you have to do right now is take a spatula and now make this like this. Just add the finger parts over here like this simply. Then later on, once after it's dry, little bit dry, I mean like around after 1 hour or 1.5 hours, you can what you can do is you can later on give it make it more smoother or give it a more metallic shape by just sliding on it or rubbing on it. So like this, first make the four fingers, then after they are dry, then go to make the thumb. So once after you make the thumb, then you can again let it to dry, then you can add the other armor parts as well. Do it part by part. You go to attempt and make all this in one try, you will surely not get it. I mean, I don't get it. As per my experience, you can surely give it a try. But since I've been working on this clay for now around like 5 to 6 years, I would suggest to make everything parts by parts. Please don't rush or try to make everything at once. You won't get it because the time is very less with this clay. Now, what I'm doing over here is I'm doing the arms part. Same thing, while creating the arms as well, you have to keep on testing the joints, you have to keep on rotating the joints so that this does not, come in the way of the articulation. This does not stop the articulation from happening. So you have to keep on rotating like this, what I'm doing over, you can see. Keep on doing this while making it, then give it a proper shape. And once after you think it is good enough for you, then you can keep it to dry. You can also use as much as you want. Like this it will look. I have given this type of shape over here. Not something very difficult. This is kind of quite easy. Now what I'll do right now is go to the shoulder part. Same thing that we have to do it over here, which we did below. That is, I'll add the shoulders over here, and first then later on what I'll do is I'll attach this arm to the robot body. And should I call him a robot, or you can or to the action figure body, but it is important to attach it to the action figure body right now. I'll just remove this so that it will be better for me. Yeah, so you can add this right now over here, and now you can move it. It's important again to keep on moving it so that it does not come in a way, or so that the articulation doesn't happen. It must not be like this that it comes in between the articulation, right? So you have to keep on testing it like this and give whatever any kind of shape you want, because it is not that difficult. And I just give some shape later on, and once after it is ready, give it a try. Now what I am doing over here right now is I thought that my legs are a bit short, so I broke this first and then removed it. And what I have done is made the wire, bended the wire like this, and now I am making a socket joint over here as well so that I can get a movement for the leg. This is some improvisation that I'm doing later on. You can skip this part if you don't want to see this, but I just thought that I'll also show if anyone wants to make any changes or improvisation, then it will look like this. So that's how I have made it so that I can also get a movement. And now I'm joining the hands over here, and you can see our body part is ready. Now only thing that is remaining is the head part and the coloring part. So I guess it's enough for today. I guess it's enough. Even I'm exhausted while speaking now. And it's enough for today. So see you next time in the fourth video.